Men, before you have an affair, you need to get a vasectomy. Have you heard about the case in the United Kingdom where a paramedic gave his affair partner an abortion pill because he didn't want her to have the child she wanted to keep? Well, he's now serving 10 years in prison. In my personal opinion, spending 10 years in prison is still better than having a child for life and being forced to pay 18 years of child support, so I can understand his decision. But that doesn't change the fact that 10 years of his life were taken from him in a system people still call a patriarchy. He was imprisoned for inducing an abortion without consent. If this were truly a patriarchy, he would have been rewarded, not punished. Anyway, the main point of my video is this: can we finally start teaching boys in school that if they want to have an affair, they should only do so after getting a vasectomy? You've heard the stories all your life. A man has an affair with his coworker, a friend, or a friend with benefits. And then suddenly the woman gets pregnant. Here's the issue. A lot of men think logically. They wonder, why would a woman who is just the side chick be so foolish as to have a baby with a man who clearly isn't interested in raising a child with her and is only interested in sex? Well, this is where evolutionary psychology comes in. Back in the day, humans were not monogamous. Monogamy was enforced later through Christianity. Historically, we practiced polygamy. Many women shared one alpha male, and some of them believed that having children with him would make them the main chick. But it rarely works, as we can see in this case. This woman thought that having a child with a man who was only having an affair with her would make him fall in love with her. But as his actions showed, he wasn't interested in a serious relationship with her at all. She was just a side chick. There was also a case in Pennsylvania recently where a man attacked his pregnant coworker who carried his fetus. This man is tall and handsome, but also violent. According to a news report, he told the woman to take the morning after pill, but she refused. This proves my theory about evolutionary psychology, that the average woman goes after the tall, handsome dude and doesn't care about his personality. This is also evidenced by the fact that after he beat her up in front of her apartment, she still continued with the pregnancy. So is it really so offensive to describe people being that illogical? And this is why we need to teach men to take precautions before entering affairs or friends with benefits relationships. Because sooner or later, a child might result, and that child will cost you dearly in child support payments. Suddenly, you can't afford your favorite movies, video games, vacations, or the latest smartphone. And all of this again proves we don't live in a patriarchy. Most abortions happen for financial reasons, but when a man doesn't want the child, he is still financially punished with child support. Also, the Pennsylvania story involved two coworkers. Imagine going to work and being greeted every day with an annoying child you never wanted. This is why my video is so important. Men must get vasectomies. In a legal system, this biased more and more men may resort to secretly giving abortion pills to their affair partners. Do we really want that to happen?